people or local cases that have been happening here in the last week that have hit the news. So we're going to talk about the cases, and we're going to talk about my theories on the cases, and we're also going to talk about the punishment I think deserve in these cases. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. If you have been here before, welcome back. If you first time signing on, welcome. This is Rebecca, and this is my true crime channel. So if you looked at the description, we're going to talk about Omarion Glass, and we're going to talk about Nykiah Singleton. Two different cases, two different perpetrators, but we are going to talk about them individually. So Omarion Glass is a 20-year-old man out of Greensboro, North Carolina, which is where I'm located. He has now been charged with 3 counts of attempted murder, and let's see, what else did he get him with? Possession of a weapon during a violent crime, and use or employment of a person under the age of 18 to commit certain crimes. Now, this all went down about a week ago down in Myrtle Beach. Now, the reason it's really making the news media right now, he went into court today to appear in front of a judge for a bond hearing, and they did it via video. And he was actually rolling his eyes and laughing at the charges. And I'm like, what audacity does a 20-year-old have to be able to do that? So I decided to take a look, and with him being from Guilford County, I decided to take a look at the court records to see what all he's been up to. And let me tell you, this kid has been in the court system since he turned 18. So we're going back to 2023 and 2024. He's got 12 different charges for the last 2 years. That's not including what he's just picked up in South Carolina. So I will say this. He is being charged with attempted murder, 3 counts of attempted murder in South Carolina. That is not the first time he's been charged with a charge like that. Let's go back. Let's see, 2023. Let's see, this one, it says interfere with the jail, prison, fire system. That's something else. Let's see. Assault with a deadly weapon. He was originally charged assault with a deadly weapon with the intent to kill. The intent to kill. Hello, everybody. That was in 2023. And he actually had looks like 2 or 3 counts of with assault with a deadly weapon with the intent to kill, and they pled it down. And they put it down to assault with a deadly weapon. Makes no sense. So that was in 2023, multiple counts of that. And then we get into, let's see, 2024. And in 2024, we've got, let's see here, dealing charges. He was dealing in Oxycontin and oxycodone and some other stuff. And I think we have another attempt with, intent to kill. No, possession of cocaine. So anyway, my point is that this kid has been getting in trouble since he was 18. This kid has tried to kill someone multiple times with assault with a deadly weapon, has weapons, and everything keeps getting pled down, and he even gets bond and he gets out. Now he's in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. He put multiple citizens in jeopardy with his driving and shooting AR-15 rifles at people, not including law enforcement. And he's laughing about it. There's no remorse in his eyes. Why is this kid keep getting plea deals? Why does he keep getting let loose on the streets? Because obviously he's not learning his lesson from the previous charges. Can you guys tell me? I mean, that would be great to know. Because this is so crazy. Why this kid has been let out of jail so many times, and he keeps doing the same thing over and over again. I don't understand this. But that is him. That's Omarion Glass. Now, I don't think he's going to get out of South Carolina. I think his behavior in the courtroom the other day is going to keep him there a little bit longer. Especially when they pull his North Carolina record and see he keeps doing this, I don't think they're going to let him out. Now let's get to the case of Nykiah Singleton. Nykiah Singleton and Barry Williams were both arrested today and charged with first-degree murder of their 16-month-old child. Yeah, 16-month-old child. Now, when I pulled up their documents, this looks like this happened back in November of 2024. Uh, their child was taken into the hospital with severe bruising, beating, cuts, the whole 9 yards. Child didn't survive. They were charged with felonious child abuse at that point, but now their charge has been upgraded to first degree murder. Now, Nykiah is 25 years old. The baby's father, Barry Williams, he's 30 years old. So a little too old to be acting like this, but I don't understand why they would beat a child to death. I would love to know the reasoning behind that because I have 3 kids myself. They're all adults now, but there are times I would get frustrated, but not to that point. And neither one of them have really any type of, hey, um, previous history with this. It's like they had a kid and they decided to go crazy and beat it to death. I don't understand. I really don't understand. So, yeah, I remember you, but I don't get it. You know, there's so many people out there who want children and can't have them, and then you have people like this who can have them easily, and then they kill them. I don't understand that. So and now originally when they were being charged with child abuse, they got bond. Now that I did actually, and I will be presenting that at some point soon. But what gets me is they got upgraded, they lost their bond, and I don't feel that neither the mother or the father should be out of jail ever, ever. Just like this Omarion Glass kid down in South Carolina. He needs to keep his butt in jail because obviously he is not learning. He's had 12 different charges in North Carolina for assault with a deadly weapon with the intent to kill, drug possession, drug dealing with the intent to sell. I mean, all of these things. Why do these kids or these people keep getting out? Don't let them out. Solves the problem. I think if you are trying to kill somebody, anybody, I think you should be kept away, you know, unless it's like in self-defense, which I don't think this guy's gonna be able to claim that. Oh, on that self-defense thing, Austin Metcalf case. Carmelo Anthony is being charged as an adult in that case. And which I always knew they were gonna do that. I mean, he's still not going to be eligible for the death penalty, and he's not going to be eligible for life in prison without parole because he was 17 when the crime was committed. So he does have a shot of getting parole after 40 years. So there is that. But that was something that just came out here recently too. But all these cases, you know, like Omarion Glass is from Greensboro. This couple who killed their child is also from Greensboro. It's like, is there something in the water? What's going on? I don't get it. So, but I really don't think these people should continue to be out in the world to cause havoc. I don't really think they should be. That's just my opinion. Um, Now, upcoming, I will be doing a talk. I did get the autopsy report for Tahaley Payton. Now, for those of you who don't know who Tahaley Payton is, she was the young mother from South Carolina that they found dead in Charlotte, North Carolina. She was out for her birthday, and the boyfriend abandoned her at a hotel, and it was a whole thing. I did just get her autopsy report, and I have many questions on that, but I want to review it some more before I present it to everybody on here. I did present Amber Shelton's not that long ago, and there's no way on earth that woman killed herself. So I've calling complete doubt on that as well. Amber Shelton, also local case, Greensboro. So yeah. But I want to talk about Marion Glass because I'm telling you, you guys check him out online, pull up the news article. I mean, they showed the video of him just rolling his eyes and laughing, and the chief of police for Myrtle Beach just goes off on him in court. I mean, it's crazy. And just the fact that this kid would have the audacity to do it, I just don't understand it at all. Where these kids are getting the gall to behave this way. So, but I am going to hop off here because it is late and I do have to go back to work in the morning. But thank you all for tuning in. This is Rebecca with Red True Crime. If you have any questions or if I got anything wrong here, let me know and I will correct it. But everybody have a great night and be weird, be rude, be safe. Bye.